All right. Awesome.
So will you mute people out until the question time?
Chloe. Ask again.
Chloe?
Yes, I will. Sorry, I was muted. I'll make sure. I'll mute everybody.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Then we shall begin.
Yeah.
Welcome. Namaste. We're so happy that you have joined us today. Before we begin, please, if you have a cell phone anywhere nearby or one of those watches or an alarm clock, if you can silence it so it doesn't interrupt your meditation time. Thank you. Now just taking one nice deep breath and let it out slowly. And then breathe normally. Today, we will be doing a meditation based on the Cherokee parable of the battle between two wolves. This tale is about living mindfully and intentionally. It tells us that we have more power over our destiny and our happiness than we think we do. This tale is about the power of your mind and the power that you have to nudge your mind in the direction of the highest virtues. So let's take a comfortable upright posture. You can place both of your feet flat on the floor or on a firm surface that's right by you. And place your feet hip width apart. And you may close your eyes. Put your thumbs and your forefingers together. If you need to peek, you can see Tess and I are doing it. And then close your eyes again. And then place both of your hands palms down on your thighs. Please tuck your chin down just ever so slightly and elongate the back of your neck just a bit so the crown of your head lifts toward the ceiling. Do not force anything, only do what is comfortable for you. Yoga is not supposed to hurt in any way. Taking a nice deep in-breath and breathe out long. Take another deep in-breath and then a long, slow exhale. And one more deep breath in and a long breath out. And now, let's listen to the tale of the two wolves. Tess will be telling you the tale.
Once upon a time, there was a Cherokee elder whose grandson was coming of age. And the two of them sat together in the summer house, an open air structure with a roof and a hearth. They sat in a pine forest in the eastern Carolina lowlands. Preachers were stirring in the woods, and the smell of the smoke from cooking the evening's dinner permeated the air. As the sun sank low, the birds began to sing melodious songs. Imagine being there and hearing the call of the whippoorwill as dusk deepened. The boy leaned forward and politely asked his grandfather, "Please tell me the wisdom that I need to know in order to be a good and true man, one in whom the Creator will be pleased." And the grandfather, delighted with the boy's question and the noble intent behind it, smiled warmly and said, "Son, what you must know is this. Within every man and every woman, there is a battle that must be fought. And it goes on every day, many times a day. And honestly, it never ends." "Grandfather, what is this battle and how might I prevail?" "Son," he said, "inside every one of us there are two wolves. One wolf is evil. It is the abode of fear, of greed, of envy, of anger, of hatred, of judgment, of selfishness, and of arrogance. And the other wolf is the abode of love, of kindness, generosity, truth, of gratitude, compassion, and of peace. And every moment of every day is an opportunity for one wolf to triumph over the other. Every moment is a choice between the two wolves. Having reflected for a moment, the grandson astutely asked, "Which wolf wins the battle?" And the wise old grandfather replied, "The battle is won by the wolf you feed."
Thank you, Tess. The wolf that you feed will determine your world. The mind habit that you create, the values you choose, will color the perception of your world, and they will indeed shape your experience of the world. So each of us can choose which wolf to feed. When we feed the good wolf, the truthful, peaceful, loving wolf, the kind, grateful, and generous wolf, guess what happens? The evil wolf will get hungry and will go elsewhere for food. When we feed the good wolf, we feed goodness back into our lives. And we feed goodness back into the home we live in and the world around us. Each time we meditate, by ourselves or in a larger group, each time we meditate, we feed that good wolf. Knowing that these two wolves reside within you gives you great power. You have power to choose moment by moment which wolf to feed. You have the power to choose which virtues to contemplate and to nurture. And you also have the power to choose which unhelpful or detrimental mind habit to stop feeding. You can choose to nurture and feed your inner peace in every moment of your life. You can choose hope and joy in every moment of your life. The choice of which wolf that you feed will indeed create your world, and it will also create your destiny. So let's get ourselves all set to meditate. You can adjust your posture. If your eyes are open, you can close them now. How wonderful it is that we get to choose which wolf to feed. So right now, let's choose to feed the good wolf. Let's take a deep breath in and inhale love. And then let's exhale kindness to hold and surround us. Breathe in pure love into your being. And on your out breath, breathe kindness into the room or the home that you're in. Now, please breathe in gratitude for all things. And then breathe out generosity of spirit to hold and to sustain you. Pardon me. At the very core of your being, you are the essence of pure love. At the very core of your being, you are that essence of gratitude. At the very core of your being, you are that essence of generosity of spirit. You really are the good wolf. So now we're going to be using our breath mantra, a Sanskrit word, Hamsa that's been used for over 7,000 years. I am going to spell it Hamsa, Hamsa, and then I'll demonstrate how we use it. On our in-breath, we say hum silently to ourselves. And on our out-breath, we say sa silently to ourselves. So now we'll practice it twice. Hum on your in-breath, sa on the out-breath. Hum on the in-breath, sa on the out-breath. Now silently repeat to yourself after me on your in-breath, hum, I am that essence which is pure love. And on the out-breath, sa, I am that essence which is peace. Again, silently repeat to yourself after me. Hum on the in-breath, I am that essence which is gratitude. Sa, I am that essence which is generosity of spirit. Hum on the in-breath, sa on the out-breath. Hum on the in-breath, sa on the out-breath. You can continue in this way with hum on the in-breath and sa on the out-breath. And we'll meditate now. So you can take in a nice deep breath and then fully release it. Bring your awareness back to the room. It's always a good idea to come back from meditating slowly. Don't set alarms for yourself. Charge you back into awareness. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. You can wiggle your arms, but especially your legs and your ankles and your feet. We don't ever want someone falling after meditating. So make sure that your legs and your ankles and your feet are fully awake. Move them around a bit.
Sometimes we relax so deeply they fall asleep.
That's true. In the beginning, I neglected to say our names. This is Tess. My name is Noni, and we're so happy that you joined us today. Do any of you have questions or comments or an experience that you would like to share? And please, don't be bashful, because we learn from each other's questions and each other's foibles and each other's experiences. So if you...
And we love it when you stump us, then we get to do research.
Yes. So if you let our sweet monitor know that you have a question, raise your hand or do something, she will see you. We don't see you, so.
If you think of one between classes, just write it down and bring it to next one.
Yes, yes. One of the great things about offering these meditation classes through Engage is that they're posting, not every single one, but most of them online, and that you can go back in and see them anytime you want and practice. And you'll see that some we did in a nice cozy setting downstairs from Liz's office, and now some we're doing in our own home. Just remember that you carry within yourself all of the great qualities that we spoke of today. And you can choose to access them and nurture them and become them anytime you wish. And if one of those other things that you might not like so much about yourself creeps in, all you have to do is say, oh no, you're not welcome. And hum on your breath and sigh on the out breath until it goes away, because any thought that we have stays for a brief period of time. It only stays for a long period of time if we keep it alive. So you break the connection by saying, oh no, you're not welcome. And then introduce something that's more calming, more peaceful, more positive, more loving of both yourself and everyone else that you come in contact with. So our next meeting will be on June 17th. It's a Monday. And it will be from 1 until 2 p.m. And we will explore the yoga of wonder, which we thoroughly enjoy, and we hope you will thoroughly enjoy. And again, thank you again. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for hosting us, Chloe. We appreciate it.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
to meet
thank
you.
so much. It was so nice to meet you guys.
Great to meet you.
Does anybody have a last, yes, you'd like to ask a question? Make a comment?
Okay.
All righty. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, see you next month. Have a great month. Namaste.
Namaste. Bye-bye.
Take care.